Hello, I'm Brad Smith, the president of Microsoft, and I want to congratulate the World Justice Project on the Rule of Law Index for 2021. Certainly as a global participant in the business community, we at Microsoft see that we really have an even more pressing need for the rule of law than perhaps ever before. As we work in countries around the world, we see just every day the need for laws that are publicly promulgated so we can all read them. Yet we understand the importance of having confidence in knowing that those laws will be applied equitably and fairly, and that they'll be subject to independent adjudication. And we also appreciate just how vital it is to ensure that the rule of law is consistent with fundamental norms for the protection of human rights. And yet, as this index makes clear, COVID-19 has not been kind to the rule of law. We've gone through now a year and a half where many governments in many countries have used the pandemic to tighten restrictions, to strengthen rules, and in the process, unfortunately, also undermine the rule of law. As we come out of this pandemic, it's going to be a critical time for all of us in the legal community, in the human rights community, and in the business community, to speak with one voice about the importance of establishing and really reestablishing a commitment to the rule of law that the world needs. And certainly for a company like ours, we also appreciate the critical role that digital technology will play. Every day, I feel that digital technology will either protect us more or protect us less. It will either be a tool to protect human rights and bring transparency to the decisions that are being made by governments and courts around the world. It can be a tool that can equip citizens with literally the ability to film with something that was in their hand an abuse so it can be prosecuted. But by the same token, digital technology can be put to use as an agent to advance surveillance and to undermine people's rights in ways that we only talked about in science fiction a decade ago. So we are at a moment in time when we need to not just read this index as we do every year at Microsoft as we make use of it in our business, but I think also use it as a source of inspiration. Inspiration for the future we want to build, and also inspiration to remind us of the abuses that we have to fight if we're going to succeed in avoiding them. Thank you this year and every year for this vital work by the World Justice Project. Now, more than ever, we need to put it to good use.